Hello and welcome back to part 19 of our Chaos Gate Daemonhunters Ruthless campaign. One part to go until the big fancy Craftworld mission with all the pods, I didn't realise. Before that, of course, we want to come over here and stop the spread of the danger level high with its horrid spreader. We have to forfeit this one, I'm afraid, but we were never going to get there anyway, and it's the best possible outcome because it's on a planet that doesn't have too much on it. As we make our way over, of course, Grandmasters Report is going to kick in, so don't worry about any of this stuff. It's 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. So that's all going to, I believe, change as I fly my way over. One, two. Yeah, there we are. Hello, GM.
Inquisitor, my apothecaries have reviewed your Auspex readings in detail. The trends you've identified do appear somewhat disturbing. You have done well to provide me with hard evidence. I will send you further support to combat this evil. Be aware, the Grey Knights are engaged in 89 active operations throughout the Imperium, so I must distribute our resources carefully. Commander, you are Ektar's chosen, and he has no doubt provided you with wise counsel. What is it you need most from the chapter?
Interesting. I should get help. So it's pure positive. Grimoires, the servitors, weapons and armor, or knights. Weapons and armor I'm just picking up throughout the campaign. If that results in us just getting like a single set of weapons and armor, that's terrible. So knights, I'm honestly doing fine with the ones I've got. I don't think that's particularly helpful. So between the servitors and grimoires, I can produce servitors. Grimoires are the one thing that I don't really have access to, so speeding up the research speed appears to be the ultimate bottleneck for progress in the campaign, so I think I'm going to go grimoire.
I am surprised the Inquisitor requires further knowledge. She already claims to know so much. Still, I will prioritize your request and ensure you have what lore the chapter can provide.
He mocks me.
I have witnessed Inquisitors of significantly higher station melt underneath that gaze. I expect he is testing you.
The only thing being tested is my patience.
He did acknowledge the gravity of your report. That is a victory we had previously been denied.
Guess it doesn't actually give you grimoires outright, it just gives you... Okay, so it is just 2 each time. It doesn't seem to increase, so as long as you've got 10 in the bank, you can just do this every time. So I had a bunch spare. Apparently I could have taken a few more items, but hey, maybe it'll pay off later as I've actually got requisition. So what am I going towards now? So we started on... Oh, it just tells you there. So for the rank 2 ones, they're going from... They drop the level 1s down to medium. 2s become the most common, and 3s remain inaccessible. Going up, the rank 3 is going to rank 4, however. It'll be medium, and then 2 most common, and then an even split between 1s and 3s. So great. I'm going to start seeing that really it's weapons, armor, and the equipment that's spinning. It's a shame I didn't take the extra rank in guns when I could earlier on. It's a bit unfortunate. I mean, really all I want is a decent silencer, but oh well. Good. So all the cash. Spend, spend, spend. And by the time I get there, the accelerated construction will kick in as well. Cool, construction speed. Next project, obviously we're now starting to burn our poor servitor state. So I can either go system installed. I can't get the last one until we do that, and I want to do this first because I'm bleeding servitors now. Please. And at last we get there. Right, they're all... Yes, I believe all of these would have changed to grimoires. All 2s, which is a shame, so we're not going to see any fancy level 3 stuff yet, but at this point I intend to complete the mission and do the check, so I'll have 12, so surely I can at least start taking a couple of these level 2 ones to buff my strength if they're really good. Rank... Oh, you're starting to get some really high ranks off just the bat, that's pretty good. Let's check what... I'm out of curiosity, but I'll never get to see it, but what's that one we've now forfeited got? Oh, it's got rank 3, of course you'd have the better grenade in you. Never mind, I'll never get over there. That would have been a lot harder to do, admittedly, so I'm quite happy to go with the hard one this time. Yeah, I mean, we'll just take the extractor that does it for us. I can't see what's here, but we're just going to kill everything anyway. Yes, please. Right, put your clothes back on, guys. Ridiculous that you don't have your armor on. And then you're a Terminator, of course. Oh, sorry. There we go. One of these. Fancy willpower armor. 13, not bad. Spam off your ability all you want. I don't recall. Did I take the stronger version of... no, I didn't bother taking it on him. Okay. What did I go for? I went up here. And then... Oh, I see. Oh, yes, I remember. Rend the Unclean. Interesting to test what that does. Okay. And then you. Iolanthus. Equipment. I'll probably tell there first. He's using the servo skull. He doesn't need the extra... Let's do the easier ones first. You take the focus one. Loadout. Armor. Power armor. Where are you hiding? Focus 10. I imagine this is tier 1, so I imagine there's 20 and 30% as we get to the better ones later, but that'll do for now. That leaves you two. You take the grenade one, I believe. Loadouts. Armor. Because we have... Yeah, Heart of Flame. Great. So damage and range on the grenade is pretty good. And then exchange the war gear for a proper grenade. Tier 2. You can't go back to tier 1, you're stuck using tier 2, but why would you ever do that? There you go. Good area. I think once I upgrade the armor, well, it increases the range. I thought it was the... Oh, grenade ammo is great. You can chuck 2 of them for just having it. That's fantastic. Higher damage. I see, it's the grenade range is in how far you can throw it, not its radius, as I understand it. So yeah, I was hoping I could buff the actual radius, but never mind. And then you, Iolanthus, what on earth are you going to wear? This is what being a woman is like, is it? I don't know what what clothes am I putting on? Oh god, they all look almost the same, but they're so very different. Are you my servo skull user? I like you. No, you need the willpower because you burn through it like crazy, so definitely keep that. That isn't particularly useful right now. You can upgrade it later. Servo skull ammo, I'm not using them. You'll get 5 from this anyway. Immunity to pin if it comes up. I'm using that. Oh no, sorry. I mean, I'm not using grenades, so probably just immunity to pinning. I don't really see what else is of value. It's just these two, and... I mean, yeah, who cares? I don't need a 6th use of the skull. I'll get everything I need from the map with just those. And this doesn't yet produce willpower. If it did, I would use that, because that's pretty nice, but not now. Cool. Okay, weapons-wise, I didn't take any of the weapons off, so we're all equipped. And then level-ups-wise, I think I intend to farm points on you, because you're the closest to actually getting to Iolanthus. Yeah, he needs... Or wasn't it the Purgator? Sorry. No, it's Adantor here. Elhum. Yeah, so he can get there, and I think it's more useful on him than the Interceptor, because once you level, you'll be able to get... You don't need support fire. More willpower to spam abilities. Return fire is good in case you get shot. I don't use that, so don't worry. Do I want support fire on you? Not really. I like to burn through your ammo, but it could be quite useful. Yeah, it only just plus 2 damage, so it's kind of pants on you. It doesn't have all the upgrades like it does with the Interceptor. So I'll just go for something else. I'll think about it at the end of the mission. Yeah, let's prioritize you two for XP. What would I get with you if I did level? Abilities. Done here. Also going for Rend the Unclean. Not very useful. I guess you could take this as well in case I need more Fortress. I don't need you to have a side cannon, really. Melee upgrades down here. Meh. Yeah, maybe just up there is the way to go. Make it more durable. Okay, otherwise I'm fine with that. No other stratagems to use. It's the right skull, is it? I just had a panic attack. I'm using the... Yeah, extract seeds. Fine, we're good to go. Excellent. I don't know if you can tell, but things look quite a bit better following the massive upgrade in hardware I just underwent. The laptop I was previously running all this on was all low settings and barely chugging along.
Target's location reached. However, Vox communication patterns suggest normalcy.
Lies and trickery. Whatever cult is here, it's been overwhelmingly successful.
We will purge the planet if we must. But first, the bloom spawn must be cut at its roots before its seeds spread any further.
Cool. So yeah, what really, the final straw was, you won't have seen it because I hid it from you, but I tried to play through missions numerous times and I'd get near the end and it would just crash because it just couldn't handle it anymore. That was really, really irritating. I was replaying a lot of chunks of missions just because there's nothing I could do about it. So I have a patrol in the bloom spawn right there. The spreader is of course well away and I have to fight my way over to it. I think I was advised that if I go for that first and quickly kill it, that will weaken the spreader when I get to it, and then there's plenty of these I can knock over to buy myself more turns. So I think I can get here, I can line up everyone this turn, go in, that will then trigger and I can kill it in one turn, which is going to be efficient enough to then get over there. So I'm going to stand there and have 1 AP left to barge in. See how much smoother everything runs. Yeah, okay, it's night and day. I can't tell if you can tell in the recordings, but it's a pretty big difference for me. Come up here.
Ready to serve.
You're going to teleport in, so where would I want you to stand? Would it be... I mean, ideally I'd like you to get pretty close, but I can't get... I suppose that is the closest I can technically get. Your AP will be refunded the moment we start, so that's okay. And then you stand right there so you get some good shots.
On the hunt.
If the Terminator had 1 more point of AP, I would consider using the shield, but I'd rather activate them this turn and get stuck in. Can't see. Plague Bearer, cultists. Okay, just a bunch of cultists, zombies, and 1 demon. Obviously the big tree to deal with as well.
Prepare to engage.
Okay, question. Can I kill all these in 1 turn? Oh, hello. Blooms also draws power from feculent Gnarlmaws in the area. Destroying the Gnarlmaws first will make it easier to defeat the spreader, but take care not to delay too long. So yeah, you've got to destroy... Where are the Gnarlmaws? Can't see it. I don't think it's benefiting from any extra current. There are none around. So it's just a bit of a warning. I think we've encountered that before. But no, there's none here as far as I can tell, so just focus on killing them.
Yes, Commander.
First port of call will be you. I'll do the seed first. I'd obviously love for you to hit basically everything. If I do that and use the warp charge, I think you can get through pretty much everyone. If I teleport in first to give myself distance to there, and then teleport strike, I can probably do a much better job of cutting through them. So if I did it now, I'd go there, 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 there. I can't actually reach the tree, which is a shame. I guess I could hit all of these instead, use the big one, kill them. That leaves you untouched, which is a bit of a shame. No, I'm going to be greedy and spend it. I've got a lot of willpower to burn, so I might as well use it. So teleport right up to his face. Immediately get it back, very good. Do me a favour and take the skull. Thank you kindly. Might as well extract while we can. Right, now let's see how much damage we can do. Now that I'm not wasting a load of movement getting in. Can I come over here? I'm going to fall shy of the tree. So I can hit them like that. If I tried another path, as long as I'm close enough to reach the tree in 1 move, that's probably good enough. So should I just ignore him and rather, if I teleport strike someone else? I could have probably gone to like here and ignored him and then let someone at the back kill him. I can't reach the tree though, but I can do that. I can warp charge, which doesn't quite kill them all, but pretty good. And I've got 2 AP left. Using the hammer on the tree is crucial because I want to seriously reduce. I can get through its armor in basically 1 swing, and that makes it easy for everyone else to follow up behind and finish it off. Is there anything? Am I willing to forego damaging him is the question. I don't know how I would really do anything better. I mean, I can go hit melee him for all of my AP, which is daft. You can stand there and take a 5 damage shot. I want to use Honor the Chapter this turn though, so probably not a good idea.
Praise the Emperor.
You are absolutely going to Astral Aim the big evil plant because you can do amazing damage to it after I get through the armor more effectively with the hammer. So I'm going to do this first. This is a no-brainer. There. What if I came this way instead? I could... Oh, I can't target the tree apparently. I could forego those 2. What are you, a grenade launcher and a demon? He's got a lot of health though. It's going to be a pain to get through him. Teleport strike. You. I'll go to the tree first, and then I can go backwards. Where I'm allowed to legally land there. Warp charge basically kills them all and does... Okay. Annoyingly actually goes through the tree's health already. That's not effective then. I'd rather use the hammer to get through that, so maybe I can use teleport strike more effectively on softer targets. I think I can hit all of these and just ignore him. Let's try. You. If I come up here. No, he's out. Let's see if I come... Just try a bunch of options here. What if I just went... Gave up and ended up over there? It would be unfortunate. If I skipped him, actually, would that help my odds? You. No, not at all. This one. So I can't do all of them, I'm afraid. I'm a bit shy, which is fair enough, honestly. I can do all of them. I'm lying through my teeth. There you go. Warp charge. That's all of these in the row dead, and then I could just chuck on maybe a grenade here to finish that. I get the AP back, which is fantastic. So you could immediately run over there, and I don't even need to bother warp striking it. Remind me what the hammer does in terms of damage to this thing. Thorax hammer, so it's just +1 damage versus mechanical unless I warp strike, in which case I can do a lot more. What are you? Standard autogun cultist with autogun drains willpower. That's annoying. I'll make sure you're dead before you do that. Before I make any other decisions, how are you going to help? But if I use Honor the Chapter, yeah, that's a good idea because I can use you to farm a lot of your willpower back off of just killing these things. Annoyingly, I need kills on the Purgator though.
Commander.
So have you come forward. I need, well, one shot to Astrolabe.
I am here to serve.
Astrolabe that first. I think I can reach over there and kill him anyway. So I think I'll do this. I'll have you go hit this immediately so I can know what I'm dealing with. There you go, max damage on this. Armor countered. Right, now, ideally I'd get the kill with you. And you can do a lot of damage, which is nice. So 2 gets you to there and you can do 4 to him. Why is it? There's perfect. 3 and 4.
Moving out.
Just Astrolabe. How much will I wind up doing? A lot. Not quite lethal yet, though. Still got... Can't tell its HP. Oh, I'm also getting aim assist from you. So I can have somebody else... You can come forward and get 1 shot on it and soften it up a bit. That'll trigger... In fact, you could do that twice, but you're so inclined. Yeah, I'll trigger his support fire enough so that I can get through this easier. Nothing else more effective you can do. Not without burning unnecessary amounts of willpower. They come to here. Do 1 point of damage, please. 15. I could do it again. I'll do 1 and 5, which is 10. And I think your crit, if I recall,
Your orders?
does... Yeah, 10 damage, so he just one-hit kill it. That'll leave you with an AP left with which to throw a grenade at those. Don't know what I'm going to do, but you Honor the Chapter to maybe deal with them. So, a weird use of your ability. Maybe you can do it instead. No, he's out of range by 1 square. Oh, can I stand there? Why am I not in... Okay, I can hit the tree there and still have AP left. Okay, that'll do. 2 AP remaining. And then you can trigger his support fire. And then this I have. Very good. It's now easily can be killed by your Astrolabe. Be more than good enough, yep.
I am the Emperor's fury.
18. Now I'd love to find a way to somehow finagle you getting a load of XP off of these. They're pretty low, but not low enough to be killed. You could come over here and effectively deal with that one.
Praise the Emperor.
Can I soften him up in such a way that then you can shoot him and kill him? Currently this is doing a bit of damage to you. I need to do more to him. I'm doing what? 6? And he's got 12 left, so I need to do 6.
I am here to serve.
It's not really worth it, to be honest.
What is your will?
Can you not hit him? So, yeah, that's how Rend the Unclean. So if I could just stand there and then Rend the Unclean, it wouldn't quite work the way I would hope. Can't hammer hand him, can't reach for melee. Don't think any of this is really going to help me. Not unless I do just some random chip damage. That's not going to help either.
Unleash me.
If I gave you Honor the Chapter and then just had you move to there and shoot him twice, so I don't have to waste time, yeah, probably is the most effective way. I've got loads of willpower on the Terminator, being too stingy. So then gives you 2 AP, which isn't bad. I have another Honor Chapter to rely on anyway if I need it.
It will be done.
Can I not just... I can just do that once they get softened up enough to kill them, so... 2 left. Ideally, I can give them the kill on you as well.
Yeah.
You would like some... What's the least XP one here? You. If you get the... I can get willpower here and willpower off of this. Do you get willpower off of that? I don't think so. No, just this and this. So if you want to... How much have you got? If I shoot him first, he gets down to 8, and then this will do 6. So I need to do 2 shots.
Praise the Emperor.
Which you can't contribute, so I'll be relying on...
Storm.
You've got 2 left. Okay, I'm just going to have you kill this one. That's redundant, because I get the kill for the hammer if I use Force Strike, but it doesn't matter if I end up having to burn the willpower for it anyway. Can I do 1 point of damage with one of you at the back? Can you hit him? No, he's in too good cover. Oh, I also have no AP on that target anyway, so I'm being completely irrelevant.
Ready to serve.
Yeah, okay, I'm just going to have you kill this one the old-fashioned way with 2 melees. Worth it just to get some willpower back on you, so I can do his full combo again later.
Another falls to the Knights of Titan!
Gives you 2 of you 1, so I can shoot twice, use on the chapter, and then the spread shot will kill both of these and conserve my grenade. Hey, I may even crit him, luckily, and then I don't have to worry about it. I do not. Yeah, he's going to survive that annoyingly. I only got 1 point of AP left, so...
At your command.
Well, if you could just shoot him rather than using on the chapter, that would work. You cannot. Okay, hard way then. You've also got loads of AP anyway. Okay, so soften them up enough such that you can kill both of them. I've got 2 AP. It's almost a shame. How much? He's got 1 health left. I could, in theory, shoot and kill him and then walk up and melee him for 1 damage, and that gets me 2 willpower back, which is more effective than using scatter shot. So yeah, let's do that instead.
Mercy in death.
So he's down. Oh, is he going to get back up? I think I've got a turn to stop it though, haven't I? Oh dear, now I've got to make a choice. Why can't I melee him? I can just run up and melee him. Does he get up immediately and then can immediately hit me, or do I have to stop it this turn? You're fortunately just a grenadier, so I could in theory ignore you and then kill you with you next turn anyway. He'll AP pin me, which will slow me down a touch. Well, no, because the moment I kill him, I'll then get my AP refunded at the start of the next turn. So if I'm a bit clever, actually leaving him alive is helpful. He can't harm me. And then, yeah, he'll subtract AP, but I can move everyone up. So I use all of my AP that way and get it all back, and then kill him and then get another round of AP of moving within the same kind of turn phase. You get what I mean? Right, so do that for me, would you? Because you're burning willpower like mad.
I
That doesn't... I'll extract 1 seed. Oh, that does count to the objective. I thought it wouldn't. And then just walk over here. 8 is good enough. Yeah, I'd love for you to get some sort of angle on him. You'd have to get to there first. Fine. And I'll finish you off in a second. Everyone else, use the movement you have now.
Yeah.
You can get to use your full movement there pretty much and take that.
On the way.
Fire some turns. And move up here as far as you can. Do you think there's anything on the other side of the door? Not that I can tell. It seems a fair distance away. Yeah, I think we're okay. Just to pop through. Just going to use all my movement then. Good. I'll kill you in a second once I've moved everyone else, so I get my maximum AP for free. We might as well run you right over here then. Which way am I going? Spreader's right back there, so am I going to go through the building? That's a good idea, because I can kind of pop out here, and then the engagement starts, and I'm pretty close enough to immediately... Well, I'm just going to tap Gate of Infinity, aren't I? Unless I want to farm XP, so it doesn't really matter. How do I do this? Up and then through here? Yeah. Or just... Nah, let's just go straight through the building. The fancy way. Come this way.
Yes, sir.
I can also go by the vent, which is nice. Good. That just leaves you. So pick him off for me.
Firing on target. Threat
everyone reloads and everyone goes up to max AP, so I get another round of moving.
Ready to
Okay,
serve.
apparently I am going to come this way. It's a bit inefficient for you, so while everyone else is catching up, you can just do this quickly. You can get all the way up to the door.
Advancing. Chaos stirs within the shadows.
Yes, of course, there's a patrol in there. That's easy to see coming. Shouldn't be much of an issue. And you run as fast as you can to join your friend. There's a vent over there I'm forfeiting. I don't think I need them, honestly. I've got plenty of time. And here, yeah, don't worry. I'm not wasting turns to go grab that. Run over there.
Affirmative.
Also convenient because this will trigger out of combat. Oh good, one of the annoying ones. I think we've reached a threshold of willpower where I'm not particularly fussed about that anymore.
I am here to serve.
I contemplated briefly just teleporting him to get him up there, but it's not worth it.
I'll unhit.
Just come up here and, well, if we're going to get stuck waiting for them an extra turn, I think I can grab that and
It
still
will be
use his AP efficiently. He'll be in about the same position as his friends.
done.
Oh, careful, don't engage that one. That would be unnecessary.
Your command.
Come up here, please. Now, way back
At
there.
your command.
The slowest class in the game, of course, the Interceptor. Well, if I'm going to teleport you, they're going to pop out. Oh, they're going to move. They're going to come out here. So I'm going to change plan. I'm just going to make sure I stay on this side. I briefly considered going up the right side of the building. No, I don't think it's a good idea, because then he'll see them. And then you're just there. Well done. They're now outside. Okay. They're on that side. If I just run straight clean through, do you think I can ignore them?
Ready to serve.
1 point of AP is used pretty good to get you to there without being too wasteful.
Moving now.
And then everyone else is close enough, so in you go. Nothing hostile inside the building anymore. Makes sense, we saw them move away. You can't quite reach that yet. You're going to stay outside, it seems, and just move along there. You're going to come along this way. I might intentionally engage this pod just for a bit of free XP farming. Depends where it winds up, I guess.
At once.
Doing the nightly shuffle. Oh, you've got an extra point of movement. Just go forward. I'm not... Well, I guess you can come there and then I can hedge my bets between right and forward. Yeah, there's another one on. Okay, so be careful about engaging multiple teams. Okay, and then you're just rushing to the middle.
As ordered.
Is that okay? They're going to move back into us. 7 turns left. Annoyingly, that burns an AP, so I think I'll do it with... That's perfect to do with you, because you don't lose
Yes,
too much of your AP, because you're going to move that way anyway. I think the other 4 are just... All the other melee things are pillars in this building, aren't they? So don't be deceived. And run up there. We're not going to be able to get out this turn, so I'll let them move into me and just kill them. Can I Overwatch? Not with this gun.
I am here to serve.
You... How are they going to move? Well, they'll probably trigger outside and then, like, they're not going to be here and then shuffling around, so... just be in cover there.
Ordered.
I doubt this will work, but worth a try.
At once, Commander.
At your service.
And you're living cover, so don't worry about getting into cover. Can't go in through the window or something, can they? No, it's got to be through there, if anywhere.
Trained and ready.
And then you with your 1 point of AP. Just chill out. But they are in the front. Okay, but they're not. They're going to stay on the other side. They don't come into the building. Yeah, which is the most frustrating outcome because then they don't properly engage. It's a nuisance for me because then they're going to be protecting the plant to some extent. Yeah, jumping on them sooner would have actually been easier for me. Because the moment I hop out here to engage, this is going to trigger and I'm going to be fighting... Well, I presume there's something defending it. It's not just going to be the lonely plant, or there's going to be things spawning in to defend it. Regardless, I'm going to have to go out there to fight them, so it's not like I have much say in the matter. This mission puts me on a ticking clock, so I've got to go.
Rally, fools! Your fate shall be tested.
I'll make sure I achieve my secondary objective by extracting all the seeds. Also, just good to have them.
Just look at the vile thing. Show it no mercy.
The warp shudders below. Be swift, Commander. The enemy attempts to intervene.
We'll have to defend 3 turns left. So what, it doesn't come up until 3 turns? Well, I'm going to kill it in 1 turn. It's just a question of how much of this I can kill as well. Okay, you extract stuff for me. Yeah, it's all well within range already. Almost feels like a no-brainer taking the skull.
I've claimed a seed.
Yeah, we've already achieved it. I'm just going to take the next one because I'm a greedy boy.
I pulled a seed from this rock.
I mean, you could just chuck a grenade here and get an unbelievable kill. Let's see what I can do. Where are you currently?
Unleash me.
Does the extra range? Yeah, the extra range lets you reach so there and just do amazing damage. In fact, I might even hit. I don't know if that's one of the ones you can knock over, but regardless, it's just too good in terms of damage to turn up, isn't it? Look at all the XP. Don't know if he's actually being hit there, but I assume that's fine. Bang.
Opening fire.
Good start.
We slay the darkness.
17 XP. He needs a bit more in order to actually get there. So I'd love to. I'm gonna kill it this turn. I'm not hanging around. I don't feel like farming XP off every single one of these. I could. Well, I've got plenty of time and I've got vents. So how much does it actually do? Target blast area 2. The problem is it's blast. I can't hide from it. I can't effectively take cover. It's just gonna hit me and it heals enemy. Does it plague you as well? Afflict random, so yeah, it could do. Lord knows what it's going to end up doing to me. I'm just teleporting in and killing it. If I scrounge some extra kills here or there, great. Otherwise, I don't care. Get infinity behind, so we can't, get in the way of them. Oh, it didn't work. Okay. Right. What I'd love is for ideally you'll be in such a position that I can. Well, I'm going to use Quicksilver on you basically out of hand because I'm going to be farming on you as much as possible. Right, can I use that? I can use that to hit the plant and a bunch of things. So, in an ideal world, the very last thing I shoot will be him, and he'll hit and kill all of it. So I need to basically soften up targets sufficiently such that you can get a mega kill. One thing you can, of course, you can astral aim this for a load of damage to help speed this up a bit, because otherwise we're going to be here all day. And support fire kicks in, which is great. It's not exactly a pushover in terms of HP. But we'll get through it pretty quickly. Got his AP back, that's amazing because of critting. Again, you could just stand there. You've only got 1 left, and I would probably rather use that for... Oh, I've only got 1 left.
Praise the Emperor.
You've got 2. You should all have 2 except for... I mean, I threw the grenade with you. You're in a spot of bother here. Can I move you to safety? Yes, I can move you without you being hit. That's convenient. You've got 2. You can slightly soften him up. You'd probably be better off just using one of the chapter. And I could shoot that and then run away. I mean, that gets the kill, which is annoying. I'd rather he be... I can't quite reach him. Shame. Kill both of those. You're not going to level this turn anyway, so don't worry about it. It doesn't reach the plant. Are you serious? Wait, does it not? Am I not allowed to change? I can't change angle while I'm doing that. No, it doesn't actually. Okay, nice try, mate. He gets 2 kills or injures him a bit. What am I trying? What's my objective here?
Yes, Commander.
So you can hit. These are the ones you can hit effectively. So we're looking to. I can't do him, so don't worry about it. So we're just looking to do enough damage to get him low enough so he dies. My scatter shot is currently doing 6, but I'm going to end up firing a load of basic rounds anyway because I want to do you know, basic damage. I'm just going to shoot you to start. Scatter shot will kick in. It won't... no, actually, save that. I'd rather he use support fire into that. So who's not going to do anything useful? The best you can do in terms of damage output is actually firing into that and having support fire kick in. Oh, you could do a lot more by using on the chapter. I think on the chapter U, that'll give you more AP. 2 actions is more damage than 1, so that's more efficient. And you could, in theory, on the chapter him back and warp charge it. So these two get like basically 3 AP each. There you go. I just netted myself a load of AP. Good. Far more efficient. So you are going to do this to soften it up. 11 left. Pretty easy to deal with. Right, now how do I get some more kills here? You can immediately kill him. I don't want you to do that. Can you hammer hand him and get him soft enough to be immediately killed? I do 6. That leaves him with what? Well, 6 should drop him to 7. And then I'm doing what with scatter shot? 6, but that'll be less in a minute because I need to do more damage to that. So I think I can get it so you can kill all of these.
Ready to serve.
I mean, I could just hit you regularly and that'll do. What am I saving the AP for?
Your end is near.
Start. Also, of course, need him to move, because if he stands there and gets hit by hammer hand, that's not going to go well for you. So if you just move over here and then melee that, that's probably the best use of your... No, you still have a point of AP left. Oh, you got 2. Okay, we'll just hit him regularly and then do that, and then he's definitely weak enough to be killed. There we go. You come over there and punch this. Right, you've got how much AP? 3 AP, so you could just shoot and kill him. I'm going to do this now. No, I need to hit that one more time. Do you think I can angle myself in such a way that I can see and shoot that one as well? I could spend 1 AP to move to there and test it. It's worth a go, I think. It doesn't really cost me anything. Everything else should still be viable. In fact, it should work because I can draw line of sight, so I'm going to do it. This may allow me the opportunity to get an extra kill.
As you command.
Obviously ridiculous to burn AP like that, but yes, I can reach the extra one there. So everything dies except for him, so I need to find a way to soften you up a bit. You can't really get there.
I am here to serve.
Oh, you've got loads. I can just teleport you over. I'll just teleport strike him and then get out of the way. I mean, if I'm just going to be ending it the next turn anyway, maybe I'll just have you go kill someone else for some of your own XP, just to be greedy. 6, 8, you could melee him twice, killing him if you get AP back. 8, 13. I don't think you can't kill him guaranteed, so no. And this is all just the same rubbish down there, so yeah, let's just teleport next to this one and get a kill. Hang on, how much damage did I do? He's on 8, you do... He's got 3 left, so yeah, easily killed by the scatter shot. I don't refund the AP this time, it's unfortunate. Well, you might be able to help with that. Can't reach him, but I can move and shoot, which might get him low enough such that he can get a kill with a hammer.
Your orders?
See, this thing is 6 HP, so dead in 1 shot. Great, that's perfect. We'll do it exactly like that.
Standing ready.
Come over here and take a 4 or 5 damage shot. Get another kill with the interceptor, may as well.
Opening fire. The foe bleeds. At your command.
Great angle there. And then you are 2 points of AP left. I mean, if I've got the 2 points, I thought, well, maybe I could shoot that and maybe get lucky and get a crit and kill, but that might reduce the amount of damage I do. Would it matter? I'm doing 6 now. Does anyone here have 5 HP? Oh, you have 6, so if it drops the damage, you're going to lose that one. 1, 6, and you also lose the one back there. I'm pretty sure the way it works is I would still retain the extra point because it's every 2, so it does what? 4 damage base, and then you add 1 damage for every 2 ammo you burn, so 5 of 6 and 4 of 6 are the same. It would still be 6, so you'd be okay. Am I willing to risk it to get a few extra, maybe get a few extra points? There's not really anything else I can do. Do you think I'll get enough XP if I don't? I got 20, maybe not. I think it mathematically works. Can I double check the ability? Depletes all ammo. I don't know if it tells me how it actually works on there. I'll see it once per combat. Weapon range, ammo. Crit damage, no, it's just flat crit. When you crit, gain AP, and your gun. No, I don't think it's going to tell me. But I'm pretty sure that is how it works. I'll retain my 6 damage by taking that shot. So I'm going to do, if it doesn't, it's a disaster because I can't actually... I won't kill this turn. Everyone will take a load of damage. Is it worth me risking it? Me miscalculating and taking a shed load of damage on everyone because I'm 1 point off of killing this? I think I've understood it mathematically. I think I've got it right. So I'm going to do this. Cost me to 4. It should still work. I get the kill, so that worked. It's still 6, and yeah, okay, we got away with it. Good, I am right. Let's see if that makes a difference for XP. That is everyone. I'm just going to be fancy and do a better angle. Yeah, show everyone dying. Perfect. Please.
Another vile edifice of corruption falls. Well done, Commander.
Yeah, there you go. We saw the level symbol. See if that, the 6 XP or whatever I got off that one guy I opted to kill as well made the difference. Everything complete. Grimoires, 8 full core blind. We're gonna... I forgot, so we get all of these plus the ones in the mission, and I'm getting them every time. So, yeah, I'm gonna check after this how many of those I got. That's all fine. Right, war gear. I don't need Frank 5 Justicar. Heretic's Lament. Flat damage for 14 range, so a very long range Stormbolter. Your Cybolt adds damage, which is usual. It does better crit damage, and you could upgrade the range again and the crit damage again. Okay, so really, it's not amazing. It just does a bit better damage at range. I don't particularly desperately... I'm not going to spend 2 requisition on a slightly longer range Stormbolter. Legato's Grip, so I do love my hammers. 4 strike, it's exactly the same as a regular hammer, except it does more crit damage. So really, this is a long-term one where you lock away. It gets a lot better later because you can upgrade to do 2, 10% crit. When you crit a target with a melee attack, 20% to gain AP, so you can farm AP with it. So it's amazing later when you upgrade it a lot. The trick with that, though, is that by the time... Demon Hammer rather than Thunder Hammer, in fact, the special, the Grey Knight version, but realistically, by the time I get to the point in the campaign I suspect where I'll be able to start upgrading and I'll max it out and do everything fancy, I'll probably just be taking Tech 3, like level 3 equipment anyway, and it will just be rendered largely redundant, so probably a waste of 2 rec. Heroes Plates, Armor, Health, wow, passive equipment slot. So I'd stick that on my Iolanthus, no question. That's just flatly better than what I'm... Because all he's using is that rubbish passive plate. So yeah, I think I will take that. I can't make use of the good one now, but I'm willing to wait. I don't know if there's... I don't think there's a tier 3 equivalent because you can't have 2 slots, so that's probably a standout. I will take that one. Psych Out Grenade, target blast range 10. Yeah, okay, it's Eternal Psychers. It's cool and all, but realistically, a war gear choice that only works against some enemies that you aren't even guaranteed to show up isn't that useful. I'd rather just throw a regular grenade and do a load of damage. So no, I'm just going to take the fancy armor. It won't help me immediately, it just makes the Iolanthus very durable, but it's cool to have. Okay, we kind of sailed over it. We only need 950. You're still shy, which is a shame. Haven't got a team of level 7s yet. Right, you. What was our plan? I don't want support for R&U. I usually burn your ammo. I don't want you using ammo to do 2 damage a shot. That's kind of just wasted on you. Up here is Emperor's Light. Target blast over area 3, range 10. Afflicted blinded. So you can make enemies so they can't really do anything. Afflict the target, steal -2. Okay, so you can... No, okay, again. Crippling enemies versus just killing them. I'd rather just kill them. So down, what's down here? Arcane weapons. Psychic Bloom, deplete all ammo, target a knight at any range, gains +1 damage per 2 ammo for the next range attack. So if you're using 2 Pligators, you'd use that to synergize, but Pligators, I'd rather just be shooting with them, so not that useful. Astralane Walk Charge, meh. I think you want to come up here because I can get this and this as well. You get extra. I'm using them as a grenade caddy, so there is a grenade option up there, so that. Enduring Reflexes would be really cool, but it would cost me... What is this? Target blast, psychic blast, target blast over area 3 at range 10, vulnerable, and make them do more damage. Okay, you can sort of use that to synergize well. I can maybe make use of that to soften up a target and then come up here, so it lasts for 2 turns. Eventually I'll get up here, so it's an extra grenade. Cool. And then, I don't know, am I allowed to take 2 regular grenades, or do I have to take other versions? Surely, well, I can take a crack grenade if I have to. And then, oh wow, and then if I take 2 grenades and they all get +1 ammo, so I've got 4 grenades, 6 grenades, and then make area. That's an outright. I should have come up here earlier. Well, I mean, upgrading the gun was kind of more important, to be honest, so no, I'm not unhappy with my choices there, but yeah, absolutely come up here. So I'm level 7. It depends, if I go up to level 10, then I can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and take those. If the cap is level 9, then I'm forced to make a choice. I can either do like this and this and forego the... No, surely you want the extra grenades. And then I'd give up the willpower and extra reflexes. That gives me my crits back on autos. I don't even know where it is at this point. Does it just do it automatically? I've seen it. Where's the crit ability to refund your AP? Fortify, it's not there. Mental focus, that's the one. So you can maybe get a 50%. You can just, well, only guarantee crit once per turn with Astral Aim, so it's not that likely. But 50-50 chance of just triggering when I use Astral Aim is nice, and then you're not liable to crit multiple times per activation, so not actually that good. So don't worry about that. We'll come up here, we'll do this, and then I'll make a choice either doing that or taking another grenade round. Depends how much ill power I need, but this is definitely the way to go for now. Yeah. Cool. Right, okay. Torpor is an upgrade for 9 days. It won't help me because I can't actually use it. I don't have the extra slot for it, so I'm just going to fly over to... We can't reach that, so beeline over to there. Look at the pretty graphics now. But I don't know how well it comes out after all the processing on your end, but it looks really good for me.
Update. Servitors have recovered an uncatalogued artifact from the subdecks. The weapon should be returned to the armory of Titan for analysis.
What purpose would it serve in some dusty armory? We should use it.
This weapon is part of our legacy. We could enshrine it on board to honor Xiphos' history.
Interesting. Return to Titan. I don't know what that does. Enshrine. So surely that will be... I'm going to presume that's XP, which is really cool, actually. Kind of helps with the XP gain, gets them up nice, high leveled. I can level up some of the weaker ones. Return to Titan. I would assume return Requisition that I don't really need right now because I'm still not generating level 3 equipment as like readily as you would think. So probably Enshrine it. I like that I'm going with Ektar. So I'm guessing, but I'm trying to read between the lines. So Requisition the 1 Mastercrafted weapon. I don't know how good it is. Do you get like a level 1 piece of equipment or something? Or could it be level 3 and it's incredible? Oh, what if it's an incredible piece of equipment and I'm turning it down? There's no way to know. I never know. I'm just going to have to leave it. Enshrine.
Such a waste.
Our brothers will appreciate
it's I thought so.
We shall see.
Oh, wow. That's way better than I thought it was. I thought it was just the XP. Now we get XP, double the construction speed, and everyone gets willpower in the battles. Okay, deal. I think I'll turn down a single Tech 3 piece of equipment for that. Let's go, Ektar. We're on the Ektar path here. So annoyingly, that has completed before I get there, so I'm going to have to... I'm starting to run out of servitors. Right, speeding up. So the only thing I can do before I tech up to tier 3 is that. You're not doing much. I don't need any of these, really. Void shields, quickly. It's relatively cheap. I don't like me limping around with that much. That's a bit of a risk, so I could quickly grab that, and then this is where a lot of things could be done. Even more XP. Not a bad idea. Wound recovery. I'm not getting wounded too much. That might change with the next mission. I don't need this, so don't worry. So I don't need the Augurium for now, so really just that. I don't need to keep no one dead, so I don't need that. So really it's your choice between this, an extra shield, so I'm not just dying out here, upgrading the library, or upgrading this. I think I'll go with the shield quickly. It's very cheap and quick, and makes me feel a bit better. I see. Locate the center of the craft world. And then, oh yeah, I remember Inquisitive Vikir is coming. And we're going to get 5 rec on this, which is incredible. So, yeah, buy that tier 3 power armor. Get into that. And Torpor Trigger is great. I have a choice for the last mission. What are we doing? I can't really... Should I just wait a second? Because I suspect once I complete the mission, it will unlock things. And I'm willing to forego the 3 milliseconds of time I would waste in moving to the objective. So all I would really be doing... I don't really care for extra crit chance or one guy healing. So yeah, the stratagem shot would be next. But I can't really do that right this second. So I'm just going to leave you alone for just a moment. Look how much time passes. 0. Okay, I wasted nothing.
Throne of Terror. Do you sense the emanations? A warp song of corruption and disease.
Maintaining distance. The edict must be protected.
Inquisitor, this plan of yours was predicated on the Craftworld being dormant.
And so the Eldari remain. Did you truly believe this plague would be similarly docile?
The Sons of Titan are not chaff to be deployed recklessly, Inquisitor.
Oh, cease your nursemaiding, knight. Is this not what you were made for? Teleport us in.
Right, they are. Required Vikir. So as I understand it, I can probably... danger level extreme, so yeah, this is going to be difficult. Enemy types, I can't see. 40% a turn, ouch. Okay, I don't think I can benefit from... Can I be cheeky and prognosticate something nearby so I can attune? If I attune that, would that spread? It would spread to there. So what does that do? Some of the corruption goes, that doesn't matter. And then mission deadlines are relevant. It gets rid of some of the warp surge, which isn't amazing right now. And gives me willpower when it's triggered. I'm not burning it on just this. I think it would be silly, so I'm just going to leave it. Otherwise, yeah, I think we'll leave that there. Thank you very much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed. Do look forward to the next one where we go for... It'll be, yeah, Mission 20. How well fitting. I'll make a little thumbnail for it to show off the big fancy one. If you do have any notes on what I could be doing better, please do let me know. I think we've got a grasp of the kind of core gameplay loop now. So really just chatting for fun and just waffling on about 40k if that's your speed. Or if you just want to have a word with me and let us down in the comment section, that's great too. Thank you very much for all your support and for watching, and I'll see you next time.